Hello, thank you for joining us on our website authoring 1 task. Now this task asks us to create and save a new web page showing paragraph and heading styles. So let us use the HTML code. HTML means hypertext markup language, and each web page converts the code of HTML into what we want it to look like. And then a website is just a group of pages which are linked together for that purpose of why it was authored. So for a HTML page, we need to open using a HTML tag, and we need to close it with a HTML tag. Now this is not a code, so just to put a double dash in front of it, that way we know that it's not actually, the computer won't read that as a line. So we can actually delete it before we save it. Now inside the HTML code we will have a head, so we will open a head and we will close a head. Inside the head we will put our title. We'll open a title, close a title. Each tag requires an opening and a close tag. So inside here we will put task website authoring 1. Now for the title we could put this on the same line. If I just backspace and I backspace this, we've got the opening title, task website authoring, close title. So the wording is sandwiched between the opening and close title. Let's close that. We've finished the head. Let's go down to the body of our text, and so we will open the body of our code, and down here we will put close body. So everything will happen between the open and close body. We don't need that space there. So in here we will put the different predefined styles, and we want to show paragraph and heading styles. So a paragraph uses a P, and we can put my first web page by, and we'll put the name Lawrence S. Grant-Lapre. That way you've got your name in there. And close paragraph. Remember that we will always have to have our names on the footers as well, or the headers, to make sure that your name is on every page when it's printed. Now our header, we will open a heading. Heading is heading 1. Well, it's a less than H1 greater than, so that's the opening heading 1, and we will say this is style H1, which is the largest heading style. And let's close H1. Now let's open a heading 2. Now this is style H2. It gets smaller, yeah? So H2, we will close that, H2. Header 3, less than H3. This is style H3. This is a smaller heading than heading H2. Close H3. Every open and close tag, get used to that, the opening and close tag. Now H4. This is style H4. Close H4. Now H5, open H5. This is style H5. Let's close H5. And H6. This is style H6. You can imagine this must be getting very small. What we will do here is finish with a paragraph, and this is style P, the paragraph style, close P. Now we don't need these spare lines, so let's just delete that. Backspace, backspace. All right, now as you can see, we've got a HTML code. Now what we need to do is to be able to save this HTML code. I'm going to take out our comment, and I will save this as a HTML code. So I'm going to select all files, and I've already named it WA1 for website authoring 1.html. There's your extension .html. So we'll save this. I had a previous file, so I'll replace it. Yes. Okay. Now let's have a look at this. Just hit that side, and we will put, let's just put this down here. If I right-click on and open with Internet Explorer, let's open that file with Internet Explorer. If we open it with Notepad, we'll just see the code. But if we open it with Internet Explorer, we'll see if it's following our code. So I'm going to push that across to the right side of the page. Ooh. Now you can see our HTML, my first web page by Lawrence S. Grant. Task is not appearing. Let's see. The title, task website authoring. Let's just make this large. And task website authoring, we've got the name up here, the header. Body, my first web page, is the first paragraph. Then you've got H1. This is style H1, the largest heading style. H2 gets smaller. H3, H4, H5, H6 is very small indeed. And then we have, this is style, I've left the E out, style P and the paragraph style. And we've completed our task. So that is website authoring. We will get to know the coding. We've looked at the tags HTML, the tag head, the tag title, the tag body, the tag P, and then the H1 through to HS tags. So I look forward to the next task. We will carry on with website authoring, and we will look at opening existing web pages and enhancing the text. Until then, stay happy.